The Richland Police Department is partnering with regional and federal agencies to protect children and teens from online predators. And Columbia Basin College is getting national recognition for its work towards closing the education gap for the Hispanic community.
And we have an air stagnation advisory for all of our areas. Foggy conditions for some and possible snow this week to talk about. I'll get you prepared. My first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Riley, it's Tuesday morning.
It is Tuesday morning. I keep trying to figure out what day it is, and I don't know what's been going on for the last yesterday and today. I keep getting my days mixed up.
Well, the holiday, even though we did work, we did have a little bit of time, so we're kind of all over the place.
Exactly.
And I believe our viewers are as well. And also, we're not getting all the oxygen we need with the air stagnation. So maybe that's another reason.
Maybe.
Let's take a quick look outside. And good morning, Riley.
Good morning.
And good morning, everyone. Fog is not as bad in the Tri-Cities. Still some patchy fog, but quite a bit of fog along the Blue Mountain region. So do get ready for more fog on the way, especially for the Blues. We have a freezing fog advisory there. That's good until 10 a.m. this morning. So more fog, and also we have an air stagnation advisory for all of our areas. Let's get to the visibility map. We have 1 mile of visibility, Walla Walla, Pendleton, and Prosser. So give yourself some extra time in those areas. And again, freezing fog, that means you're going to have to get that frost off of your car. So our highs today, again, plenty of cloud coverage for Yakima, still left out of that fog action. We're right in those mid-30s today, barely above the freezing level for all of our areas. And again, it'll be right around freezing if that fog indeed holds on, which could be the case for Walla Walla. So chilly conditions on the way again today, air stagnation and light snow as soon as Thursday. All of that, my first alert weather forecast coming up in about 10 minutes.
An update on an Amber Alert out of West Richland. The West Richland Police Department announced Emma Louise Hall was found in King County. King County law enforcement is actively interviewing Roger Perez Osorio. Regional law enforcement agencies are working to bring Emma back to her family soon, and at this time there is no information on if anyone has been arrested in connection to this case. The Richland Police Department is partnering with regional agencies and federal law enforcement to protect children from sexual abuse and exploitation by online predators. Richland Police lead the Southeast Region Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force, or ICAC, in the Tri-Cities. Commander Damon Jansen says partnering with other law enforcement agencies helps them cast a wider net when responding to this type of crime.
With internet predators, you have no idea where they are. They could be local in our jurisdiction. They could be from a different country. Some of them are pretty obvious when you take a look at them, and others you would never suspect them if they're standing right next to you. And so some of those are the challenges that we deal with.
While police are working to track down predators, there are steps you can take to make sure the children in your life don't become victims. We'll tell you what you can do coming up later on Good Morning Northwest. The Red Cross is helping a Walla Walla family after a fire broke out in their house on Thanksgiving Day. Fire crews from Walla Walla Fire Stations 1 and 2 were called to a home in the 600 block of Chase Avenue. Firefighters say flames and heavy smoke were coming from the basement. While everyone was able to evacuate, 2 people were taken to the hospital for smoke inhalation. Investigators say the fire started after materials were placed too close to a portable heater, and the estimated value loss is $100,000. Columbia Basin College announced it's been named as a Bellwether finalist and is competing in the 30th Annual Community College Futures Assembly in San Antonio in February. CBC is one of 10 finalists in the Instructional Programs and Services category, specifically for its work with the math department at the college. In 4 years, strides have been taken to revamp the developmental math sequence, placement procedures, and introduction of intrusive advising, all in order to make improvements in the rates students successfully complete college-level math. The biggest focus was on closing the equity gap between Hispanic and non-Hispanic students.
Because we're a Hispanic serving institution, we always look at closing the equity gap, and so we've seen students in the Hispanic community go from around 13% success rate in the first year of completing math to 29%. So it's gone substantially higher too.
According to Rod Taylor, Dean for Math, Science, and Engineering at CBC, the equity gap between Hispanic and non-Hispanic students had significantly narrowed as well. Bellwether Award finalists are colleges who work on addressing critical issues facing community colleges through applicable research and the promotion and replication of best practices for workforce development, instructional programs, and services in planning, governance, and finance. The Confederated Tribes of the Umatilla Indian Reservation have received a grant from the EPA worth over $900,000 to update and overhaul its recycling program. The grant is meant to help the tribe replace and upgrade its recycling equipment, as well as expand the awareness of the program. This can be done through tribal education, with the main focus on culturally sensitive recycling options. The money comes from the bipartisan infrastructure law combined with the EPA's national recycling strategy. Well, the Spud Nut Shop in Richland went into small business Saturday with the ambitious goal of selling 500 dozen Spud Nuts throughout the course of the day, and the shop has announced that it did in fact make its goal. The shop's owners say 463 dozen pre-orders were sold and finished with a total of 502 dozen on Saturday. The money from those orders is being divided up among the 10 employees for a little extra money this holiday season, and the shop says all of you made it possible. We'll return in just a moment, but first, Jason Valentine joins us live now for another quick look at the weather.
Folks, we have some patchy fog, especially along the Blue Mountain region, stagnant air, and yes, we have snow to talk about as we're entering December this weekend. I'll have your full forecast coming up very quickly.
And as the days get shorter and the temperatures get colder, it's important to be on the lookout for signs of a type of depression that can happen as the seasons change. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Don't wait. Get Black Friday prices all month long now at Mattress Depot USA. Plus, get 0% financing for 5 years or pay just $39 down and get 100 days same as cash.
Mattress Depot USA.
Hey y'all, this ain't no turkey shootout going on at Legends Casino Hotel in November. It's a roping and a riding cash and car roundup where you could wrangle $10,000 in cash or win a new Volkswagen. Just steer your Legends rewards card smack dab into your favorite slot machine to earn entries. And then giddy up on over to Legends Casino on Thursdays for your chance to snag 10 grand in cash or a VW Jetta on November 23rd or the Atlas Crossport on November 30th. Round up the posse and we'll see you at Legends Casino Hotel in Toppenish.
Ooh, the DQ Cheeseburger Lovers deal is back. 2 single cheeseburgers for only $5, or 2 double cheeseburgers for just $7? For real? Oh, tell me it's as good as it looks. Deal this good speaks for itself, I guess. But you better get it before it's gone. DQ, happy tastes good.
It's a different kind of shooting range in the wilds of North Idaho.
We have a 3D archery range that is a trail through the woods. It's about a mile long.
Fly the Northwest.
We've got a 50-yard range, a 100-yard range, and a 200-yard range.
Apple Valley News Now at 6 tonight.
Next ET.
Hi, I'm Rob Lowe, and this is my ET retrospective.
Rob's epic Hollywood career.
Wow, that's really mortifying.
Uncensored. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
When it comes to your loved ones, you want the best care possible. Being home surrounded by the things you love is vital for quality of life. That's where affordable at-home care comes in. We offer personalized home care plans to fit your specific needs. And for all new customers, your first hour is always free. Our experienced, loving, and caring staff is dedicated to serving you. Call us today for a free consultation. At Affordable in Home Care, we do more than just visit.
Friday on Apple Valley News Now. It's the final Pac-12 championship game as 11-1 Oregon takes on the undefeated Washington Huskies. The Ducks, the Huskies, the Pac-12 Championship, Friday at 5 on Apple Valley News Now.
This holiday season, think big.
And shop small.
Please support the small businesses in our community.
It never hurts to shop local.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back on this Tuesday morning. Well, seasonal affective disorder is a type of depression that can happen during the changing seasons. Most feel it in the fall and the winter. Others may not even know they have it. Mandy Gaither tells us about 5 signs of this disorder and how you can cope.
The weather is changing. The days feel shorter. It's colder, more dreary, and getting darker earlier. These can all be triggers for seasonal affective disorder.
And it occurs in 1 to 10% of Americans. It's more common amongst females and people who live in colder climates.
Psychologist Susan Alberts with Cleveland Clinic says this disorder is caused by a shift in the seasons, which disrupts our circadian rhythms with less sun exposure.
This in turn interrupts our natural internal clock. As a result, there is a drop in serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter that regulates our mood, as well as melatonin, which regulates sleep.
Albert says to watch out for 5 signs: feeling down or unmotivated, loss of interest in things you used to enjoy, shifts in appetite like eating more or craving carbohydrates, changes in sleep, usually sleeping too much, and loss of energy.
The symptoms are similar to depression, but they are much milder and they pass when the spring arrives.
Albert says light lamps can help. They mimic outdoor light. She recommends 20 minutes each morning. Since you're not getting as much vitamin D from the sun, eat foods rich in it. Albert suggests salmon, mushrooms, eggs, fortified bread, and milk. And finally, try cognitive behavioral therapy.
This will help to change some of the negative thoughts you're having during the winter months, as well as establish healthy routines around sleeping and eating.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
And according to Albers, if you're having trouble with daily routines because of seasonal affective disorder, you can reach out to a doctor or mental health professional. A new study found so-called Zoom fatigue is real and may take a toll on the brain and the heart in educational settings. In the small study, 35 students attended lectures in a university in Austria. Half attended a 50-minute lecture through video conferencing. The following week, they attended a lecture in person. The other half of the class started with in-person and switched to online. The electrical activity of their brains and hearts were monitored. They also took surveys of their fatigue and mood levels. Participants reported feeling drowsy and fed up while participating in the video conference. The brain and heart activity backed that up. The study was published in the journal Scientific Reports. The researchers say the study shows the physical toll of video conferencing, and they say it suggests video conferences should be a complement to face-to-face interaction, but not a substitute. Research shows nearly 1 in 5 adolescents are using melatonin to sleep. That's according to a study published in JAMA Pediatrics. It also found 6% of kids aged 1 to 4 and 80% of kids aged 5 to 9 are given melatonin by their parents as a sleep aid. This data was gathered from parents of 993 children aged 1 to 14. Research found these children took the supplement regularly. The body naturally produces melatonin, but it can be taken as a supplement, which is sold over the counter. Pediatricians recommend parents discuss their child's sleep issues before starting any kind of sleep aid. Coming up, the Pennsylvania State Police has referred a cybersecurity case to the Department of Homeland Security and the FBI involving possible compromised water infrastructure in a western Pennsylvania town. Also, I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. We have snow possibly on the way this week. I'll have your forecast coming up next.
Happy holidays from Queensgate Gardens. With family in town, it's time to decorate your tree. Visit Queensgate Gardens today to build your own Christmas ornaments. Tell Santa Claus what's on your list and create holiday memories that will last forever. For this season's holiday cheer, visit Queensgate Gardens.
Since 1968, Sundown M Ranch has helped over 200,000 patients and families recover from the effects of substance use disorders.
I was ashamed, humiliated, and not sure if I could be helped, but I listened and found a completely different way to live by spending time at Sundown.
I did not believe there was a way out of the dark hole my life had become. Sundown M Ranch provided a foundation for me to find a new way to live.
Sundown M Ranch. Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
Thanks for yielding.
Thank you.
Thanks for yielding.
Ben Franklin Transit bus drivers would like to say thank you for yielding. When buses are getting back into traffic after a stop, you help keep traffic moving and buses on schedule. You increase the safety of everyone around you. You are following state law. And of course, you're helping our skilled and dedicated drivers get us all where we need to go. Learn more at bft.org.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now, through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
This December 1st to 3rd, experience the magic of the season during Walla Walla's Holiday Barrel Weekend. Kick off the weekend with wine, music, and fun at the Barrel Full of Money auction. Then, sip and savor your way throughout the weekend, tasting some of Walla Walla's renowned wines straight from the barrel. And the whole family can enjoy Walla Walla's charming downtown shops, indoor holiday markets, and the dazzling holiday parade of lights. Come join Holiday Barrel Weekend festivities. Visit Walla Walla December 1st through 3rd and taste the season.
Home design and remodeling can be overwhelming. At Premier Woodworks, we are with you throughout the entire project. Our in-house designers and project manager will help you design the space of your dreams. Whatever the size of project, Premier Woodworks will help maximize your space and turn your vision into reality. Visit our website, premierwoodworksllc.com, or stop by our newly remodeled showroom at 109 North Washington in downtown Kennewick.
In the heart of Tri-Cities wine country, you'll find the Goose Ridge Richland Tasting Room. Located in the center of our vineyards is an opportunity to enjoy life through wines, hard ciders, Monson Ranch spirits, light bites, and live music at Goose Ridge. More than you'd expect, more than just a winery.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying your morning so far. A little less fog for the Mid-Columbia. Not that we don't have any, just we do have less throughout many of our areas, at least right by our Columbia Point Skycam. So let's take a look at our freezing fog advisory. We have it for the Blue Mountain region, and that is until 10 a.m. this morning. And if you're traveling towards Portland, you might run into it near the Dalles as well. So do be aware of that. Visibility right now, we have 30% visibility Walla Walla, 20% Pendleton, and a little bit hampered visibility Hermiston, Prosser, and Tri-Cities. So just give yourself a little extra time, and especially with that freezing fog, that means if your car is outside, it's going to have quite a lot of frost on it. Air stagnation advisory, now that is good until 11 a.m. on Thursday. So that's for all of our areas. We're keeping an eye on air quality, but it's pretty much where it has been, right in the upper echelon of good or right in the lower part of moderate. So just right on that edge. So we could see a little moderate in some places as we move along in our day, and we'll keep a close eye on air quality. Hopefully it won't get any worse than the moderate zone. So as we move along in our morning, we do expect to see light winds to continue. A little bit of wind in Walla Walla helping out the fog there, which is some good news. But nominal winds tomorrow, Thursday, then we start to see that wind kicking up Friday into our weekend. Quite a bit of wind on the way, so fog will be a distant memory, and that air quality will improve as well, probably starting on Thursday. But also this system is going to be bringing in some shower activity and possible snow Thursday p.m. So current temperatures, we are below the freezing mark across the board. Our warm spot is 31 in Hermiston. Our cool spot again is Prosser at 23. And we're going to be seeing chilly temperatures. Again, if that fog holds, we'll be just above that freezing level. And then we'll see warmer temperatures as we get into our weekend. Look at those temperatures on Monday, 54. So on our radar, it is free and clear as we speak. But as we head into Again, Thursday evening, we expect to see mountainous snow and snow for our area. So here we go as we go into Wednesday, still looking nice, but here comes that snow coming in from the west. It is going to be in the form of rain for many of our areas to start, and then it will be changing into our evening hours into snow. It's right on the edge of our futurecast, so we'll keep a close eye on that, but do expect to see rain, then snow overnight, then rain-snow mix on Friday. Here's our highs today. We're right in those mid to upper 30s for all of our areas. Look how chilly, though, Connell not getting above the freezing level, and over in the lovely Blue Mountain region, mid to lower 30s. It is going to be another chilly day. And as we move along into Thursday, again, 40% chance of PM snow into the evening hours, rain snow mix Friday, and then just plain old rain for your weekend as we finally start to warm up. And look at those warm temperatures Monday. In the Tri-Cities area, same story. Afternoon, possible snow into the evening, and then rain snow mix for Friday. And as we move into Walla Walla, staying very chilly through Thursday. So folks, get ready for precipitation. Look at Walla Walla on the way. Quite a lot of rain on the way. Luckily, we'll be warming up. Any snow on the ground. It should be light snow. We shouldn't see too much accumulation. But again, folks, get ready for fog in the blues, air stagnation all around our areas today, so chilly temperatures and snow possible PM on Thursday.
Now to security concerns here at home stemming from the war in the Middle East. A computer hacking group with ties to Iran has reportedly targeted a water supply system in Pennsylvania, and the group claims this is just the beginning. ABC's Rhiannon Alley has more.
This morning, a cyber group backed by Iran is taking credit for breaching a water treatment plant in Pennsylvania.
Their ability to infiltrate into industrial control systems and possibly disrupt or worse, cause damage to our infrastructure is very, very concerning.
According to the Beaver County newspaper, the Municipal Water Authority in Aliquippa says hackers partially took control of a substation Saturday, shutting down a pump that supplies drinking water in Beaver County. A message appeared on a pump reading, "You have been hacked. Every equipment made in Israel is Cyber Avenger's legal target." Water pressure in some areas was reportedly affected before workers enabled a backup system. The Cyber Avengers hacking group is also accused of targeting 10 water treatment plants in Israel since the war against Hamas began.
The Cyber Avengers are a hacking collective that is associated with Iran. They also are supportive of Palestine, and ever since the conflict began, we have seen them proactively targeting anything associated with Israel.
Experts say the Cyber Avengers group is becoming increasingly sophisticated. Federal authorities reportedly believe the group successfully hacked 4 water treatment plants on the East Coast in recent days. All of them use software developed by an Israeli-owned company.
This group has expressed that this is just the beginning, and we should be vigilant that future attacks might occur where they see opportunities.
Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
Pennsylvania State Police say they're using a team of computer experts to investigate the hack. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, the newest 2024 calendar is coming from an unlikely source as the TSA is featuring some of its top 4-legged agents.
I'm Buzz the Bee from the Painting Bees. I'm a local bee. I started painting houses, and here I am. So what do? We're a local painting company. We paint exterior, we do interior painting, and cabinetry as well. And we're here to take care of everybody, even the DIYers. And so why shouldn't you do this by yourself? Because of our combined 15 years of experience painting homes in the Tri-Cities area. So if you're interested in a free estimate, visit our website or call us at 509-591-8160.
More turkey than you can handle. Cut the calories and shop the extended Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row. That's more days to find huge savings store-wide. More days to shop special purchases. And best of all, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. And decorating your entire home just got easier with 4 years, no interest financing. But hurry, the extended Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row ends Thursday.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right. all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, plus save up to $800.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
No insurance? No problem. At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, our membership plan starts at just $79 and costs only $35 a month. That's 2 cleanings, x-rays, and much more for just $35 a month. Learn more at WRFDC.com or PDPNW.com. Find us at one of our 2 locations, West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco. Stunning smiles for the whole family.
Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar. We're shaking things up.
Toyotathon is on. Now's the time to get an exciting new Toyota. Like Camry Hybrid, RAV4, Tundra, and more.
Wow. What's next?
I knew I was forgetting something.
She's a wizard.
Toyota. Let's go places. The Y Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back, everyone. TSA is releasing something that we can look forward to heading into the new year, and it has nothing to do with long lines this holiday season.
Yeah, I never look forward to that. The agency is showing off its 2024 canine calendar, which highlights, hi buddy, hardworking canines from across the nation. There are more than 1,000 explosive detection dogs featured.
Wow, and the cover girl is Dina, and she is the winner of the 2023 Cutest Canine Contest. The 3-year-old German short-haired pointer works at Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas.
It's all about those eyes. The calendar isn't just full of cute pups. You will learn some facts about, well, dogs. Like, did you know dogs' noses is powerful enough to detect substances at concentrations of 1 part per trillion? Ooh. That is about the same as a single drop of liquid in 20 Olympic-sized swimming pools.
And the calendar is already available for download on the agency's website. So if you're interested,
yes,
head there.
Those dogs, they're sniffers.
Yes, they are.
They're very good. It's amazing what they can pick up with their nose.
Definitely.
We're probably lucky we can't.
I didn't think about that. I would definitely agree.
I think it would drive us crazy. Quick look outside, everyone. We have some fog, we have some air stagnation, and snow on the way this week. That's coming up in my first alert weather forecast.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, the Israel-Hamas truce in the Gaza Strip has been stretched into a 5th day as the 2 sides completed the release of more Israeli hostages and detained Palestinians. And the state of Idaho is asking the Supreme Court to allow one of the strictest abortion laws in the country to go into full effect during the appeals process.
In today's Tech Bites, Google is looking into complaints that personal files are vanishing from its cloud service. Some users are reporting missing months of data. The company says it's an issue with syncing files for certain versions of the Google Drive desktop app. Next, YouTube is digging deeper into the gaming industry. Playables are now available for premium users on either YouTube's mobile or desktop app. The offerings include Angry Birds Showdown and Daily Solitaire and crossword games. For now, the games are only promised, though, through next March. And taking a selfie is now considered a public health problem. That's from a study in Australia citing hundreds of selfie-related injuries and even deaths over more than a decade. Researchers are requesting social media apps install software to warn people about the dangers. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Rhiannon Alley. Have a great day.
I know I can count on you. You got the love. You got the love. You
Pandora. Loves Unboxed.
Watch this. We get the team it up, know that we making them nervous. This in the battle, we can't have discussion, no talking about doing the verses. So make it a good one.
Have fun, sis.
Can't stop adding stuff to your cart? Get the Bank of America customized cash rewards card. Choose the online shopping category and earn 3% cash back.
Both Israel and Hamas looked poised to free more prisoners as the pause in fighting is extended by 2 days. And former President Trump is telling a New York appeals court that threats sent to the judge and clerk in his civil fraud trial do not justify the gag order.
We have an air stagnation advisory, foggy conditions for some, and possible snow this week to talk about. I'll get you prepared my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Briley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Tuesday. We understand Tuesday is a little bit of a slog.
A little bit, especially after a long holiday weekend.
Exactly.
For some.
And I'm betting you stayed up later than usual for the weekend.
Definitely. I have been having trouble getting into the morning show schedule
groove
for the weekends.
Okay, yes.
I always have things to do, so I'm always going to bed a little later than I should.
I have football to watch, darn it. And my Montana, they play in the playoffs this weekend, but it's at 6, which is usually my bedtime. So we'll figure it out. Let's take a look outside. Let's get you ready for your Tuesday. We do have patchy fog in the mid-Columbia, but we have much more in the lovely Blue Mountain region. We do have a freezing fog advisory there till 10 a.m. this morning. We also have a air stagnation advisory for all of our areas. So we have a lot going on today. So right now we are better than we were yesterday. Still not so great. 30% visibility Walla Walla, 20% in Pendleton, 40% in Prosser. So give yourself a little extra time. Again, if you see that freezing fog, that means your car will most likely have some thick frost on it. Look at these highs today. We're in the mid to lower 30s as we might just barely get to the freezing mark for many of our areas, especially if, like yesterday, this fog holds on for many of our cities. Also, we have that air stagnation to talk about and light snow as soon as Thursday. A lot to talk about in my first alert weather forecast that's coming up in about 10 minutes.
Turning to the Middle East, where Israel and Hamas have agreed to extend their 4-day ceasefire for 2 more days. So far, Hamas has released 69 hostages taken from Israel in exchange for Israel releasing 150 Palestinian prisoners. The extended wartime pause will potentially allow for more hostage releases and more humanitarian aid to reach Gaza. ABC's Justin Finch is tracking developments from Washington.
Another breakthrough in the Middle East. Israel and Hamas agreeing to 2 more days of a ceasefire, raising hopes for more scenes like this. Hamas video showing gunmen handing off 11 hostages taken from Israel to Red Cross vans after 52 days in captivity. Emotions flooding families of hostages the moment they learned their relatives were released. The initial 4-day pause in fighting saw Hamas release 69 hostages, Israel releasing 150 Palestinian prisoners, the Biden administration touting that ceasefire extension and noting potential risks.
Any pause in the fighting could benefit your enemy in terms of time to refit, to rest your fighters, to rearm them, re-equip them.
The White House says up to 9 Americans remain held captive. 4-year-old U.S.-Israeli citizen Abigail Edan, the first and only American released during that initial ceasefire. Her family now with her at a children's hospital after her parents were killed during the Hamas October 7th Israel attack.
We can try and start healing our hearts because we couldn't do it until she didn't came back.
In the West Bank, crowds filling the streets of Ramallah, celebrating the release of dozens of Palestinian prisoners. Yisra Jabis returning home to hugs from her mother and family, and some relief amid devastation in Gaza. A United Nations convoy arriving to Al Ali Hospital, delivering emergency medical kits, IV drips, and much-needed supplies.
President Biden saluting the leaders of Egypt, Israel, and Qatar on extending the ceasefire and saying the U.S. plans to surge more aid into Gaza and will continue working to free all Hamas-held hostages. Donald Trump is urging a New York's appeal court to continue to pause the gag order against him in his civil fraud trial. The New York Attorney General's office and the court want the gag order back in place. They made that request last week after what they describe as a rise in serious and credible threats that have been made against Judge Arthur Engoron's chambers. But the former president and his attorneys believe the threats to the judge and his principal law clerk do not justify limiting the former president's constitutional right to defend himself. Trump's attorneys wrote in Monday's filing, Trump has never threatened the judge or his clerk and say he cannot be held responsible for actions taken by others. Trump's legal team argues it is his First Amendment right to call out his perception of bias by the judge and his law clerk. Meanwhile, Trump is set to be the final witness called by the defense. That will likely happen on December 11th. Jason Valentine is here with a look at your weather forecast.
Folks, we have more fog for some of our areas this morning. We have stagnant air and snow coming this week. I'll get you ready for your Tuesday and the week ahead. My First Alert weather forecast coming up.
And as the holiday shopping season continues, the U.S. consumer is giving the overall U.S. economy a financial boost.
Too much turkey? Cut the calories and shop the extended Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row. Find huge savings store-wide. And the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Plus 4 years, no interest. Hurry, the extended Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Next Extra. My name is Willy Wonka. Timothée Chalamet's whirlwind tour as Wonka. We're in London with the star. His transformation into the iconic role and the sweet support from Kylie. Next Extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
Watch me. Watch my first step turn to leaps and bounds. Watch me play carefree while the world goes round. Listen to me join in with every girl and boy. Screams of happiness, limitless joy. Watch me run through the grass and sand. They said I would, now I can. Watch me. Shriners Children's, the most amazing care anywhere.
Join Active for Life for our annual senior holiday luncheon on December 7th at the Richland Community Center. Enjoy a delicious lunch, festive games, and have your picture taken with Santa. Tickets are just $5. Proceeds help the Walk to End Alzheimer's. Don't miss out on this wonderful holiday event.
Thursday night, it's the big finale of The Golden Bachelor. Make plans to be at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar as Apple Valley News Now hosts the official Golden Bachelor watch party. Awesome food and drinks, plus enter to win great prizes as the first season of The Golden Bachelor wraps up. It's the official Golden Bachelor watch party Thursday night at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar in Columbia Center. From Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar, Active for Life, and Apple Valley News Now. Thursday night, it's the big finale of The Golden Bachelor. Make plans to be at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar as Apple Valley News Now hosts the official Golden Bachelor watch party. Awesome food and drinks, plus enter to win great prizes as the first season of The Golden Bachelor wraps up. It's the official Golden Bachelor watch party Thursday night at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar in Columbia Center. From Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar, Active for Life, and Apple Valley News Now.
Plan your next getaway in your new vehicle from Spec Hyundai during the Getaway Sales Event. Get the best deals of the year on the Hyundai Palisade, Kona, Santa Fe, Sonata, and more. We have over 100 new Hyundais in stock to choose from. Drive one home today and enjoy no payments until 2024. Have a vehicle you're looking to trade in? We want it. Get amazing deals, the lowest rates, and the most for your vehicle during the Getaway Sales Event. Spec Hyundai, a family automotive tradition since 1912.
Too much turkey? Cut the calories and shop the extended Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row. Find huge savings store-wide. And the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Plus 4 years, no interest. Hurry, the extended Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back on this Tuesday morning. Well, analysts say U.S. consumers figuratively broke the bank over the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, including billions of dollars of online sales. That trend is expected to continue over the next few weeks, and it will give the overall economy a boost heading into the new year. John Lawrence reports.
Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday are in the books, but the holiday shopping season is far from over.
We wanted to get some games to play with the kiddos. We got a couple kids at the house, so, keep them occupied.
Despite 3 years of high inflation, the occasional threat of an economic shutdown in Washington, D.C., and increased lending costs, U.S. consumers are still opening their wallets in the post-pandemic era.
We're now at the stage in the economy where those cost pressures have abated as supply chains have really normalized across most products.
Retailers are hoping deals on products will boost sales. According to Adobe Analytics, items like toys, electronics, sporting goods, apparel, and appliances will all have double-digit discounts this holiday season.
The Black Friday period that we just experienced was one where the consumer was out and about and spending, certainly still very focused on those promotions.
Adobe Analytics says U.S. shoppers will spend a record-setting $113 billion in e-commerce this November and December, a nearly 14% hike from the year before. Social media is also playing a factor.
The toy space as well has a lot of influencers, parenting influencers, showing off what they're getting their kids and really influencing what those top toys of the year that are likely going to sell out.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
According to Adobe, Americans spent nearly $10 billion online this Black Friday. Well, Honda is recalling hundreds of thousands of vehicles due to an issue with their seatbelt. The Japanese automaker made the announcement in a filing with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration last week. The recall affects nearly 304,000 Honda Accords and HR-Vs that were manufactured between October 4th of last year and October 14th of this year. Honda says the vehicles have missing pre-tensioner rivets. That is part of the seatbelt that tightens and prevents occupants from flying forward in the event of a collision. Honda says the defective parts increase the risk of injury in a crash. Fortunately, the automaker says it has not received any reports of any injuries or deaths as a result. Honda says it will start notifying owners by mail beginning January 8th, but they also say that owners can enter their vehicle information number on Honda's recall website to see if their vehicle is affected. Coming up, it's the holiday season at the White House, and yesterday, First Lady Jill Biden unveiled the holiday decor and announced this season's theme. And we'll return with your first weather forecast. Let me get you ready for your Tuesday. That is next on Good Morning Northwest.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Does anybody want my tomato?
What have you got against tomatoes?
Not my favorite fruit.
Wait, tomatoes are fruit?
Yeah, it's disgusting. I don't know how anybody can eat those things.
You do know that tomatoes are in ketchup.
It's Mattress Depot USA's November sales event.
Meaning no money down and no interest for up to 3 years on our best-selling mattresses.
Like a queen plush Sealy mattress for just $3.99.
Or an adjustable bed for just $9.99.
Or a king-size memory foam mattress for just $7.99.
Visit our showrooms or shop online at MattressDepotUSA.com.
But hurry, our November sales event ends soon.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Bikes for Tykes believes every child should know the joy of riding their own bike, but many families can't afford to buy one. Since 2009, Bikes for Tykes has built and donated thousands of bikes to area kids, and we're doing it again this year. Please help with a donation online at bikesfortykesnw.com or call 509-545-1446. Bikes for Tykes, bringing the community together one bike at a time.
Enjoy nature with McBee Mountain being a short hike away, and return to Anna Laurie. where every sip of wine showcases Washington's beautiful terroir. Try one of Anna Laurie's house-made pizzas where creativity and unique flavors change seasonally to pair with their delicious full-bodied wines. Take in the views of Red Mountain and experience the true meaning of farm to table, showcasing the fruit of the land and their efforts. Make your reservation to visit Anna Laurie Winery today.
At US Cellular, anyone can get any phone free. So give yourself a free phone.
She's here.
Then give yourself the gift of not checking it. The gift of connection at US Cellular. New and current customers get any phone free.
When we make each other coffee in the morning, it's a little too much cream, right?
Yeah. I don't want a milkshake.
Next live, Jennifer Garner plus Ryan Gumbel.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying your morning so far. So we're still seeing some fog in the mid-Columbia. You can see just a hint of it out there, but we're seeing plenty, of course, in the the Blue Mountain region. We do have a warning there. We have a freezing fog advisory. That's for the Blue Mountain region. That's until 10 a.m. this morning, and I expect to see another one tomorrow, most likely another one Thursday morning. So currently our visibility, 30% Walla Walla, Pendleton, improving just slightly. 60% Hermiston, and hampered visibility for much of the mid-Columbia. So keep an eye out for patchy fog and give yourself a little extra time. And since it's freezing fog, that means there'll be some frost on your car. Also, air stagnation advisory until 11 a.m. on Thursday. That means air quality is going to dip. It's now in the moderate zone, actually better than we saw yesterday, but it's going to go between moderate and good for the next couple of days. Hopefully it doesn't get worse than that. We're going to keep a close eye on that as well. So winds right now extremely light, as you would expect. Maybe that 7-mile-per-hour wind, though, helping out the situation in Walla Walla. Winds do expect to be nominal through tomorrow, slightly pick up Thursday. Then we're going to see some shower activity come in Thursday night that could bring in, again, some wind and some relief, and yes, could even see a little bit of snow with that coming in. So here's our temperatures right now, and we are below the freezing mark across the board. Our hot spot, 31 for Hermiston. Our cool spot, 23 for Prosser. Prosser has been the cool spot for the past 2 mornings. Now our highs, we're going to remain very chilly through Thursday. Then we're going to see that warm up, and look at that, take off like a rocket into next Monday. 54, about 10 degrees above our average. So warmer temperatures are on the way starting this weekend. Right now we're pretty free and clear above us. Still, that looks foggy due to all of that, looks cloudy due to all of that fog. Now, as we move into overnight tonight, we're going to be looking clear into our Wednesday. Of course, you won't be able to see it if the fog doesn't break. But as we get into Thursday, we're going to see some mountainous snow and starting rain in our PM hours. And then it will be changing into snow as we get to the evening hours, and then rain snow mix on Friday. So that's at the edge of our futurecast. We're going to keep a close eye on that. So mid to upper 30s for your lovely Tuesday. Very chilly out there. Look at Connell, 31 your high. Rest of our areas just above that freezing level. Same for the Blue Mountain region. 7-day forecast for Yakima. Again, that rain snow mix Thursday into snow in the evening. Then rain snow mix Friday into rain for your weekend. Overnight lows still remain below or at the freezing mark, but we do have a warming trend on the way starting this weekend. In the Tri-Cities area, right around that freezing mark through Thursday, warmer conditions on the way. Just again, our first again, the snow will be light. We shouldn't see too much accumulation, but still could be a very slick Friday morning. And in Walla Walla, more fog on the way. So get ready for air stagnation through Thursday morning. Most likely fog, especially for the Blues and maybe the Mid-Columbia through Thursday morning as well. And then, folks, across our areas, we're going to see rain turn to snow Thursday evening, but then snow turn back to rain by the time we get to Friday.
If you're looking for a little Christmas, you won't find it at the White House. That's because First Lady Jill Biden is serving up a whole lot of Christmas. Right this very minute, here's ABC's Danny New.
Americans rightfully take pride in their Christmas decorations, including our first family. Yesterday, First Lady Dr. Jill Biden unveiled the White House's holiday theme this year called
The Magic, Wonder, and Joy of the Season.
Not surprisingly, the longtime educator wants to focus this year's direction on children.
Each room is designed to capture this pure, unfiltered delight and imagination.
Highlights include the official White House Christmas tree in the Blue Room. You'll see at the base there a vintage passenger train, which we know will probably make our president happy. Meanwhile, in the China Room, a sweet shop is on display to remind us of, quote, familiar recipes that bring generations of families together. Not to be overshadowed by the gingerbread White House, which has 30 pounds of chocolate and 50 pounds of royal icing. I call dibs.
Augustus!
And in the Cross Hall, a menorah for Hanukkah carved from the wood that was saved from the White House renovation that President Truman oversaw more than 70 years ago. So as you're gathering, a lot went into this year's decorations, and here's the data. Almost 15,000 feet of ribbon, close to 34,000 ornaments, and more than 22,000 bells. But perhaps most special for the First Lady was the first tree inside the house, adorned with wooden gold stars that are engraved with the names of fallen service members.
This gold star tree honors the heroic. I know it's so emotional for those of you who did it. I know there were so many Gold Star families who helped with that tree.
There's a lot of fun facts about the history of Christmas in the White House, but the tradition of selecting an annual theme goes back to 1961 with First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy. When we come back, a service dog in training that had gone missing for nearly 2 months has been found alive by hikers and is now home. We'll tell you all about this amazing rescue next on Good Morning Northwest.
If you missed out on getting a McRib in the past, here's your chance to get one before you miss out again. The McRib returns. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's dropping off presents in a sporty Civic or picking up a few for yourself in a fun-to-drive HRV. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
It's the semifinals on Dancing with the Stars.
Watch and vote live for the top 5.
You're going for gold!
Don't miss the Dancing with the Stars semifinals live tonight on ABC and Disney+.
Save over 60% on this GE front-load laundry set.
Marked down to only $7.99 each, this is a terrific price on a family-sized front-load washer and dryer.
All major appliances are on sale during Fred's Black Friday sale. Save big on this GE washer with Steam Wash, Smart Dispense, and the Ultra Fresh Vent System. Plus, save an additional $600 by shopping local. Let Fred's experts help you take advantage of Black Friday savings.
Aw, come on! Leftovers are for quitters! That's why the Black Friday Super Sale at Denver Mattress has been extended. And for a limited time, the more you buy, the more you save. Get $100 off every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings stack up. Or get a $300 gift when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. Save up to $200 on our Denver Mattress brand lineup, plus 4 years no-interest financing and free shipping. But hurry, the extended Black Friday Super Sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
This holiday season, Jacobs & Rhodes wants to turn ugly into unforgettable with the Ugly Furnace Contest. Send us a photo of your ugly furnace at applevalleyNewsNow.com under the Features tab, and you could win the gift of warmth. The more creative, the better. First prize, a brand new free gas furnace from Jacobs & Rhodes. Plus, every entry receives a free system inspection and 10% off all repairs. Remember, you must be within 30 miles to win. Embrace the holiday spirit with Jacobs & Rhodes. Show us your ugly furnace, and you could win a new furnace for Christmas.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We hope you're having a happy holiday season.
All right, folks, let's head closer to home. We have fog in mostly the mid-Columbia, patchy fog, and a little bit more thicker fog in the Blue Mountain region. Blue Mountain region today has a freezing fog advisory through 10 a.m. So for the Kittitas Valley, we're looking at more cloud coverage and again, looking to see very chilly temperatures. Hot spot is Ellensburg, if you can believe it, and Selah, mid to upper 30s for the Yakima Valley. Over in the mid-Columbia, whoo, it is chilly, down to 31 for Basin City and Connell. Again, patchy fog this morning, near freezing all day, and foggy most likely all day. Hopefully we'll see a little bit of breakage, but may not be till Thursday. Cool spot, Milton, Freewater, Walla Walla, and Prescott at 33, Boardman at 34. I have your first alert weather forecast coming up.
Well, some are calling it a Thanksgiving miracle.
Yay.
A service dog in training lost for nearly 2 months is back home with her family in Colorado.
All right, two hikers found the missing dog last Thursday. Yay! Danielle Krufer spoke to the grateful owner.
Pets are family.
She is the happiest dog.
But Nova here wasn't going to be just a pet. Her owner, Robin Simmons Seeley, got her as a puppy to train as a service dog.
I've had 2 strokes. And with the ice and the snow, I fall a lot.
Back in October, the day before Nova's first service dog test, something really spooked her in a parking lot outside of Conifer.
And she managed to wiggle out out of all her gear and took off.
Robin put up these posters, hoping for the best.
Up and down the street, every restaurant, every business, mailboxes.
But as weeks and weeks passed by, it was harder to hold out hope.
And I had finally given up. You know, with the mountain lions and the bears and everything that's out there.
Then, a Thanksgiving miracle on Thursday.
I was shocked when I got the call, to say the least.
2 hikers at Myers Ranch Park stumbled upon Nova, scared and hurt.
She fell off a cliff. They fed her and she calmed down.
One hiker stayed with the dog, the other hiked down, bringing rangers back up with them. As the crews slowly carried Nova down, one of the rangers remembered the poster from all those weeks ago.
The reason she was found is too amazing.
Nova was reunited with her family.
She got the biggest grin, and she was just full of energy, like, Mom, it's you! I've been looking for you.
20 pounds lighter with a severely broken leg means Nova's journey to become a service dog is over.
I won't have a service dog, and I'm okay with that. But I have her, and I wouldn't give her up for anything.
The leg needs to be amputated next week. But whether she has 4 legs or 3, Nova's family is just thankful that all of them are back here.
She's just over a year old. I didn't think she had survival skills.
At home where they belong.
And the family says Nova's medical bills are mounting, and if people want to help, the veterinary practice in Conifer is accepting donations on the family's behalf.
And we know that Nova is a survivor, so